What was the one decision or strategic move that you made as CEO in your mind that's most misunderstood or underappreciated today in terms of its impact on what Microsoft is?
I mean, it's got to be the move to the cloud.
Yeah.
I mean, we had Office up and running. We had Azure. It's not like things were in great shape, but we had some momentum. We were doing things. We were moving forward. I look back and I can list things I don't like about, kind of how I did. I can list things I do like about how I did. But the move to Azure, the move to Office 365, Satya's obviously really taken those things to the next level. But without that building block, it just doesn't happen. I think back to all the sort of the what should I call them, potholes. We had the dot-com bubble, and everybody was unhappy because we had stock options. Nobody felt like they were in the money. We had to go through that and redo that. We had our antitrust stuff. We had to compete with something that was free. That was kind of a new concept. There's not a lot of businesses that have to compete with free things. We survived, but it was really in terms of ascended. It's got to be the move to the cloud. Everything else was just kind of rear guard, fighting action, taking care of things that needed to be taken care of.
Is there a decision that's at the top of your list of regrets, like the one thing that if you could go back, you would do completely differently? What was it, and what would it be?
Yeah, I would have stopped the project that was Cairo 3 or 4 years earlier. It was wrong. It had the wrong vision. I think it had the wrong vision. The execution wasn't very good. Kind of everybody knew it, but it was sort of like the emperor has no clothes, but we're not really willing to talk about it. And with 2020 hindsight, I just know that's the thing I'd say I most regret. And most other things I regret, I think might have been a lot better if we had, because there was so much talent. When you say in the modern era, we had basically a team of thousands tied up for 8 years to put together a release that wasn't as good as the one that preceded it. Doesn't sound very good.
So what did you learn from that?
You asked, I admitted it. And I bet we have people here who worked on Cairo. Because everything else, the phone, anything else I can point to, shit. We lost 20,000 plus man years. Who does that and survives it? We did. And we managed to get on a good path. Somebody talked earlier about, Bill did. You have some, little bit of slack to make mistakes. You can't make any 20,000 man year plus mistakes and really thrive the way you should have. And so, I take that as my biggest mistake.
I thought you were going to say Yahoo.
No, I mean, what was wrong with Yahoo? If we'd bought it, we would have made a lot of money. And if we didn't buy it, we saved a lot of money. No, I mean, I'm serious. We would have owned Alibaba, sold it for a big profit, and who knows whether it would have helped us in search or not. But we would have made a lot of money, and it might or might not have helped us in search.